I have a literal 5-minute clock to get ready. So I'm going to chug my coffee, my now cold coffee, and bust out a super quick, easy 5-minute look. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. I just did a full review on this. I felt like I used a little bit too much last time because it is a full coverage foundation in my opinion. It does market as medium to buildable, but if you are a natural foundation girly like me, I recommend just using a little bit less and kind of just focusing it in the areas that need a little bit more coverage. So for me, I naturally just carry a lot of redness and pigmentation in my cheeks. So I apply right here and then I use whatever is left on the brush to go over my forehead and my eyes. And then lastly, whatever's left on the brush, I just come and buff it over my nose to make it appear more natural. Try to avoid that cakiness in that area. I also recently did a video on this Milani Cream Contour. People have said that it is a dupe for the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, which is quite literally my favorite product of all time. I think this shade is a little bit lighter than the medium shade that I use in the Mario, but it is still really beautiful when you blend it out. I just don't think the payoff is as intense. So if you like something super natural and more on the matte side, this would be a really great option. Still gives a little bit of definition and is super easy to use. I'd say overall, it's definitely more matte. It doesn't give you that like radiance and glow that the Mario does, but still kind of gives you the same effect if you want something cheaper. This is still without a doubt my favorite concealer for an everyday wear. It is the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. I use shade EP. I just feel like it's the most hydrating. It does not crease. And honestly, the coverage on it is still really good without it feeling and looking heavy and cakey throughout the day. I love the blend of it. I love the formula. I love the way it sits on the eye and covers any darkness or pigmentation without looking like you have a ton of makeup on. Gonna do a little combo with blush today. This is shade Truth by Rare Beauty. I'm gonna start with this darker shade a little bit lower. Come in and kind of buff this out. Again, I'm staying a little bit lower. I'm not bringing it up as high because I'm gonna add another shade on top, a little bit on the nose. Then taking shade 53 by Armani, their Luminous Silk Cheek Tint. I'm just putting it a little bit higher here. It's going to create a ombre effect. Just blending that in and then kind of metalling it all together. But I also love the finish of this Luminous Silk blush. I feel like it just gives you the most radiant highlighted cheekbone. Like I just am obsessed with this combo right now. Set with a little setting powder. This is the One Size Universal Translucent Powder. I've kind of been flip-flopping between this and the Mario. If you have super dry skin, I'd probably recommend this one. I feel like the Mario one is super, super matte, which makes it an amazing powder. But if you're worried about textures and have really dry skin and prefer that like luminosity a little bit, I feel like this one would probably be a better match for you. Here's Stripped Down Eye Pencil. Can't stop using this. I feel like it is the easiest and perfect base for like every day. The perfect natural definition for the eye. This is the Ilia Brow Gel. Let this sit for a minute and come back in and buff it out. Make sure there's no crazy lines anywhere. Trying so hard to be better at putting a little curl in my lash before I apply mascara because it makes such a difference. We are working on it. Favorite mascara at the moment, it is the Hourglass Tubing Mascara. The before and after on this is wild to me as somebody who has literally the shortest and stubbiest lashes ever. Like, what a difference. Little Mario Moisture Glow in shade Pink Glow. And that is the final look. Bye.